first. Tell me about Dreamer.
When I started the State of the Black Union, Dick Gregory really moved me and a lot of my friends. I show it to everybody that comes over the house, especially white folks, because they need to hear that, so that they know more about all of us. Because what he said affects all of us. He said something that really hit home about this phenomena of chemtrails. And, when I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time. And so it's kind of a jet just went over. And we started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing, and you didn't know why. Okay, and you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting. So he started riffing about the chemtrails, and he started to say things that hit home so hard. And I would recommend that everybody try to get what he said online or wherever, and try to get a copy of it and just listen to it. Because I was so moved that I had to write the song. The other thing is the first line of the song says I was born on the same plantation in the United States of the red, white, and blue. And we live in a place now that feels just about like a plantation. We're all indentured servants, When I found out there were 8 presidents before George Washington, I wanted to smack somebody. I wanted to know why I was taught otherwise. Just tell me the whole story. I'll fill in the blanks, but don't tell me something that you think I'm supposed to know.
We're indentured servants, and we got a black president now?
Well, I don't vote. I have nothing to do with it. I got no dog in that race.
And for those who would cuss me out and slap me in person if I didn't ask you why?
Well, the reason why is because I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and we've never voted. And that's not to say that I don't think Barack Obama, President Obama, is a very smart individual, and he seems like he means well. Prophecy is what we all have to go by now. It's very interesting. I did a sold-out concert in London. We played 21 nights in a row, and all the concerts were sold out. When I would watch television over there, and you'd see the United Nations feed, the direct feed from the United Nations, you'd hear them talk a lot about religion. You'd hear the Bible mentioned constantly. This is not what we're used to in the United States. It's almost as though there's no need for God and no need for religion and justice in politics. So there's supposed to be a separation of church and state over here. We can't have a separation of state and morality, though. And songs like Dreamer and even Feel Good, it's the same thing.
He has also left another cryptic message. Saturday night, he was in Paisley Park, and he was playing chopsticks in front of some people. He had this purple piano and a brand new purple guitar. He made a statement to everyone out there, stating, "Wait a few days before you waste any prayers." So this is the second odd statement. Just when you thought you were safe, and now wait a few days before you waste any prayers. Just a few days before his death. His death coming, the death of Prince, coming on the Queen's birthday. Now, they're not stating exactly what's taken his life, and normally I don't report on just common deaths, of individuals, unless there may be something to it. And with this whole Prince thing, I've noticed a couple things that's caught my attention, and I felt they were worth bringing to your attention for what they're worth. Okay, right now they're not saying what's taken the life of him. So far, they're saying, well, at first they said it was just a body discovered. They were very hesitant to say that it was even him. And then TMC posted that he is dead at the age of 57. You're going to hear the same story throughout all these different headlines until they release officially how he died. That said, and I'm still not sure how this is going to pan out, what they're going to say was the cause of death. But over on Instagram, the past 4 weeks, he tweeted out a series of blank white images. 4 weeks ago, he did it twice. And when you go to his Instagram, you'll see that it basically on the bottom right block, it's white. The bottom left block is white. At the top, here within the past week, he did it again. He put out just a solid white image of nothing. And if I close this, you will see what I'm talking about here and here. It's like that on the top and the bottom. So I found that as kind of odd. It was very weird. And that's what caught my attention at first. But then I noticed the very last comment that he had made on his very last pic on Instagram. Just when you thought you were safe. Just when you thought you were safe. Just when you thought you were safe.
Problem with, mainly the media's problem with not having a pronunciation for the symbol. So they had to come up with something, I guess.
So the artist formerly known as is a media invention.
Yes, sir.
Not your invention.
No, sir.
What's up, folks, subscribers and whatnot. I would like to make time of this video, and this video I like to speak about Prince passed away. Rest in peace, Prince. He had passed away, and things like that. And apparently he had the same, he born the same year as Michael Jackson and all like that. So I'm trying to get straight to the point as much as possible in this video. You listen to WideAwakeUntilForever, by the way. Alright, so I heard the news about the situation about Prince. And I'm gonna give my 2 cents on the white bucket as much as possible. And you asked Mr. WideAwakeUntilForever, I would say that it could be a very possibility scenario that he could have died, and that could lead to a blood sacrifice. What I mean by that, because years ago he been said something about chemtrails, and he was speaking out, and he speak out of that truth. Now we already see samples of certain celebrities, and they trying to speak out about that truth. What the few things that happens, they being blackballed, they being blacklisted, they being censored, they're not being supported by their wacky labels no more, or wherever it may be. They're not being supported by those who made them big and popular and who they are in the first place. Something happened to them mysteriously and things like that. So you get what I mean by so far about that for a couple samples. So Prince could be one of them. He said he was speaking out years ago, but now he said something about that of the conspiracy topics, and he's saying things that can be proven with proof and the evidence on his Instagram. But now they're trying to mess with his Instagram so people don't see the truth out there. But apparently, luckily, you got those out there who would to know, or conscious community, community, whatever you want to call it, have make a video where he going his last is Prince Instagram thoughts, where he says into that picture where he gave his views about about certain topics that's not popular topics, untouched topics that they don't want the public to realize. It's all about brainwash the masses, program the masses, and manipulate the people, the whole world, just to dumb them down so you can take advantage of them and divide and conquer and all that. But yeah, I don't put my links. I'll put some links below the video. I don't try to so you see what I mean by even further, and so you can see it for yourself and even further. And yeah, I mean, see for yourself. Put two together. So there could be possibility that Prince, the legendary singer Prince, could have passed away and things like that. But same thing with other people like China and this one the one passed away recently. Now some people said that they come in threes. Perhaps so. Come in threes. They do the certain numbers at certain times and certain dates, whatnot, all that. So yeah, I mean, hey man, I mean they do things like that, but you know, you seem like you off your walkers where when those who not even research and see the truth or not think you fucking nuts and shit. But that's on you, and I don't give no fucks about what you gotta say. You special and do your own research and see for yourself. All right, and if you don't, you still a cheapo in my eyes. In my eyes, you goddamn cheapo. If you don't do no goddamn research, you don't do none of those things. But other than that, though, that's pretty much my views about Prince passing away situation. I mean, it's Wiz. We lost a great, powerful musician and things like that. I mean, it's Wiz, man. He did speak out, and he even speak out again recently. So I thought that suspicious. It ain't like, oh, he speak out recently, yeah, months later, and then he didn't, and then like that. No. So that's pretty much it, man. Thank you for listening. They can check out the channel and all like that. So yeah, on top of the video, well, I didn't talk the video yet, but rest in peace, legendary singer Prince. And yeah, that's it. Pretty sad, pretty sad, pretty sad. And that's how Wide Awake until forever. All right. And you asked me another thing is more to the story of the situation. All right. Wide Awake until forever. Yeah, like, first, subscribe, comment, share, rate with your thoughts on the situation. That's it. Wide Awake until forever. Next time, all right? Thanks for listening. Wide Awake until forever. All right?